Hi everybody, there's Bouncy. Welcome to the second city finals round, which is in Kansas City. Having trouble talking today. Anyway,
we're gonna try and keep the talk show to a minimum. At the end, like always.
At the end we'll talk a little bit
about, Las Vegas. I mean, LA.
Well,
Sorry,
LA, yeah.
Not Nevada.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with the long balance.
Modify a little bit. It's a little trickier doing it on this side.
Yeah.
Then you go side to side.
Now you can't do this. Do that. Might be a little trickier.
I bet that would have been a fail.
Then double grass jumps.
And double grass jumps.
And feet spin.
1, 2. There are only 2 spinners this time.
And then
Grasshopper Road.
no modifications.
Oh, excuse me. Drank some water too.
Then it's Magno wall.
Jumping Magno,
Yeah.
I would recommend not to touch the shutter.
Yeah, just like last time.
Oh,
that's a fail. Keep that into your feet. Then jumping scary jump.
For the hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jumping and hopping. Not quite. It's a hopping version. Wait, no, that was the qualifying buzzer, but not. Oh, we have that same buzz.
Then
Tinkle bells coming.
you pick up Michael's butt. I'm just kidding. This is the first time this has happened. And who knows how long.
Both of our bikes are out of service.
Mine has a flat tire for the second episode in a row.
Whoa, that pipe rolled on me when I stepped on.
You would have parked over there.
Yeah, it would have been a bike ride to the back.
Now on the extending balance.
You just start off with a straight balance here. Then go into the extending part of the obstacle.
This is where it gets a little fun.
It gets a little tricky too. It's very widely spaced. And this is going to be a little bit light.
We'll be loud. Now this, parkour
Next
walk.
is the parkour walk. On 2 upside down stools. And then the cement block and the whatever that thing is.
Now the second to last obstacle. Railroad balance, which
Railroad track balance.
actually needs to be a little bit more harder.
Whoa. They're widely spaced apart, the tracks.
Whoa.
Look how widely spaced my feet are. I might do a POV on this course.
This course is fun, I think.
Yeah.
Uphill back jump.
Uphill back jump. Yeah.
You don't have to do this.
Excuse me.
And then
You got the buzzing.
that's the course.
This course is made up of 10 obstacles.
Yes. Make sure the zoom's working. Yep, the zoom's working. Now you're probably wondering, why do we check the zoom before the course starts?
There are a few times, actually, well, just one time we lost the video because of it. Because the video malfunctioned.
Yeah. Should be a video error.
And you didn't save.
Yeah, never saves. Zoom doesn't work. So every once in a while we check the zoom, see if it zooms in.
And we do have 2 shots at the semifinals courses.
Yeah. And that doesn't count as a fail, everyone. Here he goes. First runner of the day. Now we just passed one of the trickiest obstacles. I'm in the way. Should end up on a platform. Like, yes, that's good. You got it? Speedy fidget spinners. Oh, that was a near fail there. Hopefully the judges think that's the judges think that's a qualification. And now one of the most annoying obstacles, but still a fun obstacle.
I'm not gonna do what I did in qualifying.
Not
maybe for the last 2.
Whoa! Close stumble there. He can get a drink if he wants to, but of course, you know the rules. If you spill it on yourself, yeah. Whoa! No, you don't go to the back. You actually go to the hopping scary jump. Now he will go to the back.
I almost thought about jumping early, but I decided not to do that.
Using rule of thirds. If you don't know what that is, then you're not a photographer. I'm not a photographer.
I've never taken a photography class.
Yeah, which is what we did first semester. Starts off extending jump.
First,
Did I say extending jumper?
yeah.
Wow, I said what? Oh, near fail there.
Almost lost my balance.
Near fail.
Well,
Oh.
I'm having trouble balancing. It's tricky.
It's the fun and tricky part of this obstacle.
Kind of technically like a spider walk a little bit.
Can he make it through this obstacle? Now remember, he already qualified.
Come on, tilt down.
Go a little farther. And he can get off if he wants. He's made it past one of the trickiest obstacles. Moving this a little bit so it wobbles more. Okay. Now, you gotta go onto that stick there.
Oh!
Almost failed there.
That was a close call.
Now,
I've had a whole bunch of close calls on this course.
yeah.
Whoa. It's gonna start sliding on me.
This is probably one of the best runs this season because of how many close calls there has been that he's recovered from. And look at where he is now. The last obstacle of this course, you just need to jump up a hill, pretty much. Get back to you here. Now he has to hit the buzzer and he finishes. What do you think of that course?
After many close calls, it was a pretty good, impressive run for me. After, I don't know how many close calls, I might have to count them.
3 or 4. So I think that everyone should hit the like button right now.
On almost every obstacle in the back half, I had close calls.
Yeah, so hit that like button now.
Next to on to his run, you do fail, if you do not move on in the first run, you do get another chance. Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink too. When it's warm outside, it gets warm pretty quick, the water.
Yeah.
First, here comes his run.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
What's this?
Ooh, that breeze feels good when you're hot.
I'm gonna do something for my channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a POV for probably one of the hardest
One of the hardest courses, I would say.
So far, at least.
So far, yeah. So far, this is the hardest course.
Spoiler alert.
I'm sure they didn't even see that.
They probably didn't. Spoiler alert. Oh wait, no, no one made it up. No one made it up that.
All right. Lego Ninja Warrior Season 3 began.
Hello everyone. I'm Peter.
Again, he's doing a POV for his
POV
own.
on the Kansas City Finals. He just ran.
Hello.
Just ran. Link in the description.
Yeah.
This course is hard. We learned that from
The hardest ones so far this season.
Yes.
At least of the city finals.
Yeah.
So.
Out of 10, what would you rate this course? What difficulty?
Difficulty 8 or 10 being really difficult.
Yes. One being
Say at least
easy.
8.
Yeah. So I am going to run, and this is also going to be on his channel.
Yeah.
You're going to see his point of view of it.
I'm going to do a POV in my run for fun.
I'm going to do one in my real run. This might be dangerous. That was 5.
Yeah, I restarted though. The first one was kind of quiet. Don't forget you have to go side by side on the steps.
And I made it past the first time.
In practice on my first try, I fell on the first obstacle. And in the city finals, I don't list the qualifying obstacles. I just list the city finals obstacles. I guess that second fidget spinner is stationary. It doesn't move. No.
Yeah. Jump up.
That's the dismount.
Yeah. I have to use one hand on this.
Yeah. I might fail on POV here. We're watching him do his POV run for his channel. One more qualifying obstacle to get through.
That's not how green is in real life, by the way.
I almost thought about jumping from here, but then I second guessed myself. Because if I would have done that, I would have failed. If I would have.
Now, the back.
Or excuse me. I had close call on that obstacle. I had trouble keeping my balance all throughout the obstacle. That's the trickiest part. This is the trickiest part of the obstacle. This might be the toughest version of the extending balance we've had so far.
Yeah.
You might want to cover your ears when you do that. I just put 2 feet on that first stool since I was kind of being careful. I nearly failed on that last jump too.
Yeah.
Had so many close calls. Like close calls on pretty much every additional obstacle for the city finals. Look how wide those are spaced apart. You'll see that in my POV run. I didn't move them too much. I moved them a lot when I was on it. Now the final obstacle, uphill back jump. And once he hits the buzzer, he finishes. Time doesn't matter on these courses.
No.
Same with leg and injury.
I'm going to end the course, and I'm taller than Michael. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. On my channel. See you next time. Goodbye. Yeah, there's what a POV looks like if you've never seen one.
That's some American Enjoyer behind the scenes you just saw. Behind the scenes in the middle of an episode. We're just about 17 minutes in, just time for 1 or 2 runs for fun.
Yeah. You'll do one, I'll do one.
Then what? We both qualified. We both finished this course.
Yeah, no one finished it last time.
Not in Venice. Take a quick drink of water. My water is starting to get warm.
For a hard course, it has to be beatable. Which Venice was not beatable, so it's impossible. So it's 11 hardest.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guess I'll start my POV run. I hope I finished the course on POV. Because I want to show you the whole course, but if I don't, then that's fine. He's basically doing a run for fun right now. It's a little tricky doing that. You might have seen me do it. I think you saw me. I'm not sure, but you might have seen me do a POV on the qualifying course here. This is where I had a close call too. Ugh. Gotta lift my feet high so I don't hit the so I don't hit the brick. One more jump over. Ugh. Right now, this one.
Qualifying course makes you exhausted. You do it fast.
I'm gonna do it with my right hand. Oh, sorry if my finger's in the camera. Which it is. Going out on coaster number 2, which we can't ride today. I'm gonna hold on with both hands. I almost thought about jumping early, but that would have cost me. Now he's waiting for me in the back. I'm just gonna walk. Put the camera down. Okay. Now.
Watch me.
Might not be the smartest idea. It gets wider as you go, as you can see. Being careful here. Just gonna start letting it tilt down. Go down the rest of the way. Look how widely spaced my feet are. And basically, I might do well because he's not watching. Try not to fail on the spot where I had a close call. Oh, that was another close call. Kind of moved it out of position, the block, or whatever it is. Look how widely spaced my feet are. Now I'm going to turn my camera, I'm going to turn the camera to my face while I'm going up the hill. I'm not going to pay much attention to what I'm filming because we're approaching the top. Almost got stuck in the buzzer. Now we're gonna have to fix that one part of the parkour walk, since I had another close call on it. Now about where was it? Somewhere around here.
I don't know. I'm not gonna
do
another run for fun.
You're not gonna do one? So.
No, that was my run for fun.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Well,
how far did you make it? Nah.
Huh?
How far did you make it? Your finish.
Yeah.
So this looks to be a historic episode.
Everyone finished. First time that's happened. First time that's happened in the finals, at least.
Alright, now I guess we'll talk a little bit, then we'll end.
Yeah, what was your favorite run?
From LA qualifying.
Yeah, from LA.
It was, I would say it would have to be Adam Rail.
He's the construction worker, right? Yeah. He was, which one? Nick Hansen. He was actually thinking about not doing it. See that? He's like, oh, which one should I go for?
I didn't catch that.
Oh. If you were telling him to go Mega Wall, he was thinking otherwise.
I think the elementary bus is coming shortly, so.
Yeah, it's coming now, I think. So.
And the most shocking run for me was Natalie Duran's fail on the jumper cables.
Yeah, that was really shocking. I wish she could do better, but sadly, she'll be waiting on the stands.
And there are no wild cards.
Yep.
That's a thing of the past.
Which actually turned from wild cards to everyone to wild cards to certain people, which are best.
Alright. I guess that will be it for this episode. Right there is the elementary bus, and I guess that will be it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. You will most likely see an episode on Monday. The next episode, the Salt Lake City Finals. So I guess we'll see you then on American Ninja Warrior.